Hello everyone and welcome back to another book review. Today I am going to be reviewing volume 1 of Komi Can't Communicate. So my sisters have been on my case to get with this series for a while. They love it. I've actually read the first 2 volumes in this series, but I didn't continue it because I got distracted by another manga series. So this time I'm forcing myself to get this series and see it all the way through because I am interested and excited to read it. So this is my second time reading volume 1, so I was a little bit familiar with the plot already, but I didn't want to skip this because I wanted a refresher. Volume 1 follows the main character Komi, but also the other kind of mainish character, at least so far, Tadano. So I'm hoping I'm saying his name correctly, T-A-D-A-N-O. Tadano has started an elite prep high school. He's excited about it. He wants to have a normal high school experience. He doesn't really want to be noticed by anybody. He just kind of wants to go through life. However, on his first day, he interacts with a girl named Komi. In fact, everyone interacts with Komi. That is because Komi is seen as the queen of cool. She's seen as above everyone. She's seen as kind of this godlike figure who is unflappable and no one can touch her and all the boys worship her, etc. However, Tadano realizes after being in a classroom with her alone, basically there was this miscommunication that everyone left, that Komi isn't the queen of cool, she isn't aloof, she isn't untouchable, she's actually super socially awkward and has trouble communicating with other people. Tadano kind of gets her to open up by writing. That's what they're doing here. They're writing on the chalkboard together. She has trouble speaking, but she really wants to make friends. She almost doesn't like this aloof status that she's gained because everyone treats her very reverently and not normally, and she just wants to make some friends like any other high school girl. Tadano is, of course, shocked. I feel like he's a little surprised by this development, but also he's like, okay, you want to make friends, let's make friends. And Komi is very moved by this, at least a little moved by this, and they're gonna team up and Komi's gonna make some friends. That is the premise of this series. Komi wants to make 100 friends in high school. Tadano's kind of starting out, I don't know how this series goes, but so far Tadano's kind of like her right-hand man sidekick who's kind of going to start this process and get her started, but I think Komi is the main star of the show and I'm excited to see how she grows. I like the miscommunication aspect, so I like the fact that her classmates think she's really aloof and not stuck up, kind of stuck up, but just cooler than everyone else, and that's why she doesn't talk when the real reason is she wants to make friends. I think this series has a lot of potential for personal character growth on Komi's part because I think she can definitely break out of her shell. I think it's also a series that's going to introduce a lot of different characters. We already have a number of characters introduced in this first volume, which are potential candidates for being Komi's friends, some which do become Komi's friends. And ultimately, it's just a series where you want to see the main character succeed. You want to see the main character, Komi, get friends, have a fun time, enjoy life, experience all the fun things that come with high school, or just in general with having friends. Life is so much more fun with friends, so you want to see Komi succeed, so you're naturally rooting for the main character, and that makes the story way more enjoyable. Obviously, I feel like the first volume of any manga series, you're just getting into it. This one is better than most. I would probably give this one a 4-star. The author isn't falling into some of the usual pitfalls of writing the first volume in a manga series where they have to just drop a bunch of information at once and you feel overwhelmed, you feel like the plot suffers, you feel like everyone is trying too hard in the series to get their own unique style, voice, character out there. I feel like volume 1 of Komi Can't Communicate avoided a lot of those problems, so it was very, very well done, but I definitely see this a series where you're gonna have to read a couple volumes to kind of ramp into the story, and then you're really going to start enjoying the flow of it. I just find that normal for manga series, so I'm not really knocking it for it. It's a 4-star read. I love it. I'm excited. I actually saw that I did read volume 2. I had marked it as read in Goodreads, so I have read it. I don't remember a whole lot about volume 2, but I'm going to get it because I'm going to continue this series because my sisters want me to read it. I am reading it now. Get off my case. And I'm excited to see where the series goes. Obviously, I'm not giving up on Haikyuu. I still need to continue to read this, but I think I can read this at the same time as reading Haikyuu, and I'm excited to see where this story goes. If you have read this series or have any thoughts on the series, I would love to hear it. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.